Hey guys, I just want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or whatever time it might be. I wanted to say hello. So today's another vlog, but it's going to be a bit different than my typical content. I decided to refrain from speaking in this video, like in the clips, because I wanted to do a voiceover so I could truly talk about what is going on in my life at the moment, because a few people have been asking or like a little bit curious. So I'm leaving August 22nd to move to Toronto, and I'll be living there for the next 4 years for school, which is exciting, yet obviously pretty scary. And I'm sure some of you might be going through a similar change, which I'm sure we can agree on is not an easy thing. Starting a new chapter and beginning a new life is actually terrifying. Especially, I feel like for me, because I've always lived in the same house my entire life, and for the most part have been around the same people. And I don't want to say my life was boring, but it was pretty predictable, if that makes sense. So with going away, I can't really predict what the future holds, which is something that is both exciting and nerve-wracking. And this is honestly the biggest change that I've ever experienced in my life. And things have been a little bit hard lately because the transition from youth, adolescence, youth to adulthood is super abrupt. It comes faster than you would ever expected. And I consider myself a pretty independent person, but that doesn't make leaving everything behind any easier. I've had to say goodbye to 2 of my friends so far, which has been kind of scary and obviously heartbreaking, because although I'll be seeing them again, it'll never be the same, which is what kind of really gets to me. And I found that lately, every time I'm with my friends, the moments are so bittersweet because there is an end date, there's an expiration date. You're hanging out and you're I'm leaving in a week and I'm not going to see you for a few months. But then I talked to my mom about this because I actually had a little bit of a breakdown, but she gave me a good and new perspective, which is that I should be grateful that there are strong, healthy friendships and happy memories to be missed. And also that change is inevitable, because even if I were to stay, things still wouldn't stay the same. But that doesn't really make leaving home or saying goodbye any easier. Also, I've been packing for weeks now, which is kind of crazy, because living in the same place for 18 years, you would suspect I would have accumulated a lot of items by now. And I also took everything off of my wall, the posters, pictures, drawings, and little mementos, which was weird. It was strange seeing my room as a blank slate. So then I decided to redecorate it because I feel that would be a little sad, coming home to a blank room, absent of memories and color. Yeah, so then I just decided to redecorate it just because I think it'll be so much nicer just to come home with my little collage on the wall instead of just plain white walls. So I just decided to redecorate it. Also, redecorating and making little collages, I love doing it. That's why I'm so excited to move and decorate my own apartment. I think that'll be so fun, and I will probably spend all of my money on furniture and decorations. I'm kind of the topics that I'm talking about right now, I'm very talking about one thing and then moving on to the other, so I apologize for that. I feel I need to come up with one solid topic to talk about. But I have a coffee machine at my place, which I'm excited about. Frickin' love coffee, as you guys know. It's a little bit of a problem, but here's my iced coffee. It was real tasty. So, I will feel at home with my coffee machine when I'm there. I don't really think I get homesick, though. I don't think I'm gonna get homesick, but I'm just gonna, miss my family and stuff. But maybe I will get homesick. I don't know. I've never been away for that long. But other than, I've been to camp and everything. But I had really bad camp experiences. I swear to, every single time I went to camp, something bad happened. One year, I went, and I was only there for 3 days because I got lice. And like that was like genuinely so upsetting. But I also never wanted to go to camp, and so that might be why like everything kind of bad happened. But anyway, here's me making dinner. I had fajitas. Today was a very like weird day. Anyway, people have also told me that my knife skills are really concerning, and see, like, I don't really know how to improve them, so I'm just gonna keep cutting vegetables and fruit the way that I like, because I haven't hurt myself from doing it, knock on wood, so I'm just gonna keep doing it the way that I do it. See, there's me, I made like my knuckles go forward, because like that's what people told me to do, or something, or that's because I actually looked up how to chop things properly, and that's what they showed, but I just don't care, so I just don't do it, because it's just complicated. Anyway, there's a lot of me. Oh, now I'm opening a can of beans. Beans go badly so quickly. It actually kind of sucks, because I like to have beans with like breakfast and like eggs and like salsa and everything, and it's very tasty. But they go bad within like 2 days, and they get really smelly, like very, very smelly. There's one time that I left them in for like 4 days, and they were so smelly, like, and I wasn't sure what it was. Anyway, I like beans. Then I went for a run, probably my final run, because my knee's been hurting, so I haven't been going for runs. I've just been riding the Peloton. Anyway, that was my day.